Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Neha. I make video on tech and my life in the UK. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to be a solution architect. Now, if you are thinking I'm gonna give you a roadmap, like do this, do A, B, C, and you will be a solution architect, I'm sorry, I won't be able to give you that roadmap. I doubt there are roadmap like this to be a solution architect. What I'm gonna share in this video is the myths around solution architect role, and second, if you are planning to be a solution architect, then from where you can start and what are the things you can do. And this would be like pick whatever suits you. Now, if you are thinking and questioning how you can tell us, which is very good, you should question a person who is saying that I will tell you. Well, currently I'm working as a solution architect at Amazon. And if you will go over my LinkedIn profile, which is in description box, you will see my career journey. I have been into the front end domain most of my career. So I took a transition from front end to solution architect. So on the basis of that, I'm sharing my insights or my 2 cents. So with that, let's start with the video. So the first, I'm gonna share 4 myths around solution architect role. The reason is because when I announced on few years ago that I have become a solution, I have joined Amazon as a solution architect, I got few questions, and out of those few are clearly myths. So I just wanted to share those so that those doubts will be away from those will those doubts will be resolved for you. Okay, so the first one, that solution architect roles are only for the cloud roles and only for the in the cloud companies. This is a biggest myth. If people assume as a solution architect means you will be a cloud solution architect, you will be working either AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or any cloud based company. This is a biggest myth. I myself working in Amazon as a for Fire TV. So I am not working 100% on cloud. Cloud is little bit part of my job, but not 100%. There are companies which hire solution architect. They could be on the cloud or non-cloud, because every company like Amazon has different verticals, and every vertical has solution architect. So their domain is different. They are not just 100% for cloud. So which means that now you have more job opportunities. Okay. The second myth is certifications are must to have. No, certification, SA certifications are good to have, not must to have. If you are thinking that you will do end to end all the certification and you will get the job, no. When I took my certification, my goal was different, which I'm gonna talk in the description one section. But it's good to have, not must to have. It is not like that if you don't have certification, they will reject your resume, they will not take your interview. It is not gonna happen like this. In my interview, certifications never came in the discussion. The third myth is that SAs are pre-sales, or they deal with sales and targets. This is true and not true. There are few companies who put their pre-sales title as a solution architect, but in few of the jobs there are no pre-sales or sales or target. Like in my role, there is no sales, no target, nothing. I don't even know what is sales, pre-sales, or anything. So it's not like that every solution architect means pre-sales, sales, and targets. No, it's not true. And please do ask when you are interviewing. I also asked when I got to know that it could be a pre-sales job. So I asked, and my manager told me no, it's not like that. The last one is solution architects are dev advocates. So dev advocate is totally different role. Yes, as a solution architect, you need to do the advocacy of the best practice, technologies, and everything. It is, if you are working with external customers and clients, to them you need to do that. If your role is more internal to the company, you will do that. You will be writing articles, you will be writing blogs, you will be doing the advocacy the way you want to do. But it's not your 100% job. It's just a part of your job, and it's not 100% job. And with their advocacy, they have to do all these public sharing of the content, advocacy on conference, meetups, and so on. But for solution architect, doing all this advocacy out of their job is optional. But if, like for in my example, If I have helped a customer in solving a problem and I think that I should document it because might be other technical team might be facing the same, I will write a blog and share it. But it's not like this is my 100% job. No, it's not. So with this, the 4 myths I have already told you. I hope you got the clarity on the myths. Now let's move toward how to start with the solution architect's job search or job. So the first thing you need to do is, as I told you, that these roles are not just limited to your cloud. So I would say first thing you should do is go and search for the solution architect jobs. Look at the JDs. When you look at the JDs, you will see 3 things. First, the common overlap. Second, specific to that role. And third, the domain that is domain specific only. So only 2. Common and the domain specific. Now, the common skills will help you to understand that where you are standing right now. So for example, if the JD says we are looking for a solution architect who has 10 plus years of experience, who has worked with large scale application and performance, and have experience of working on the programming languages. So it would be the list of the programming language, unless and until they are very specific that they need a Python solution architect or Java. I would say 80 to 90% of the jobs of solution architect, they don't care about the programming languages. So they will give you the whole list like Golang, Python, Rust, C++, JavaScript, and so on. So as long as you fall in one of that, you will be good. But this overlap actually help you to, as I told you, help you to understand where you are standing right now. 10 plus years of experience, work on large scale application, work on performance, have experience of the programming languages, have experience of working with the data, APIs, database, all this. So this will be your starting step. Document those and see that where you need to work. And that would be your starting point. Now, second section you will see is the domain specific. For example, if it's a fintech company, then they will be asking for the finance knowledge. If you are already from that background, you have the brownie points. But if you are not from that background, it's fine. These are skills sometimes are trainable. Like I have never worked on the TV before, but I am here working as a solution architect for Fire TV. So few of the domain specific things are trainable, but if you know that domain, it's good. Like for example, when I was in Tesco, it was a retail company. If today I have to apply to a solution architect in a retail company, it would be a brownie point for me. But if I don't have that experience, but my rest of the things are matching, the company will say it's okay. You will learn on the job. So this is the domain specific thing. So what you need to focus only on the first part, the technical part, where you need to make a list, understand where you are standing, what are the things you need to work. Okay. Now the second part. The second part is the most important one. When it comes to the solution architect, what they are looking for is the experience in you should be very good in your system design knowledge. You should be very good in the scaling the application. You should be very good in programming. You should be very good in, if a problem is given to you, is you can come up with the solutions and think about the pros and cons. So here is the most important part. If you have never worked with system design, please start doing it. That is the core. If you are not strong enough with your problem solving skills, please start doing it. Start picking up the problem, start solving it. Start thinking about the pros and cons. Start thinking about if you have to scale it, how you are going to scale it. If you have to improve the performance, how you are going to do that. And the most important thing is how you are going to optimize the cost of the solution. So these are the things where you need to think less like an engineer and more like an architect. And why this difference? As an engineer, we are very focused in just solving the problem. But as an architect, we need to think about everything, and especially the cost, scalability, performance, all these things. So my advice here to you is start thinking about the system designs. Start building the applications with that perspective that if you are an architect and this is the problem you have given, how you are going to solve it, and how you are going to propose it to your team that how they need to implement it. This is also very important, and with this we will reach to the third point. When you have to do the communication, this is the most important part of solution architect role, which is your communication skills should be very good. Now if you're thinking that, oh, my communication skills are very good, hold on. As a solution architect, you need to explain the complex topics, problems in a simpler language to non-technical people. So now here the communication skills matter. So your superpower should be, if a non-tech person is coming to you, or if someone is coming to you and you have to explain the problem and the solution in one line, how you're gonna do that. So that's why the communication skills are very important. And when you are designing these designs, you are solving these problems, talking to your customer, client, or internal tech teams or product teams, how you are gonna do the communication written, like you are writing the blogs, you are writing the tech designs document, all these things will fall for you. And trust me, this is the most important part of your job as a solution architect. So when you are reading the JDs, you need to see that one line where they say you should be good in communication, written and spoken. That's the very important part. So please focus on that. And now let's talk about the certification. See, certifications are good to have. Like in my case, I was doing the transition, I was trying to do the transition from front end to cloud roles. I was a tech lead, and in my role, little bit of cloud was coming. So I took few certification, and they become the proof that, see, I am doing self learning. I really wanted to learn about cloud and move there. That actually helped me in getting few jobs also, where I was able to push my sell myself that I'm very committed towards my own learning. So that's where it helped. uh, but I didn't got the job only because I was having the certification. It was just tiny part. There was a discussion, I got, might be I got a brownie point, but it was not like that my whole interview got cleared just because I was having the certificate. No, it's, that's why I said it's good to have, not must to have. And my goal of taking certification was, first it was a structured learning. I already made a video on this, that why I took AWS certification long back. So my goal was to have a structured learning and just to add on my resume. And also companies actually support self-learning. If you will get the certification, companies will reimburse. So it's good to have, you should do it. And if you are planning to switch your domain within your company, these certificates are gonna help you there also. So, but only on the basis of certificates, it's not like if you don't have certificate, your resume will not shortlist, or you will not get the interview call, or they will reject you into the in interview. The companies like Amazon, AWS, Google, Azure, once you join the company, they encourage you to get your certifications. So it's not a deal breaker. Okay. The next thing is experience. This is also important thing. Can freshers become solution architect? I don't have much data. I have seen in Amazon they are campus hire fresher students who get hired as a SA. I have only this data for freshers, but I have not seen that other companies are hiring freshers, like non-FANG or non-big on other companies are hiring fresher for solution architect. It doesn't mean they don't do. They might be do it, just I don't have that enough data, so I cannot comment on that. But I would say for solution architect, experience is very crucial, because we will be sitting and solving the problems, technical problems. What kind of problems will come, we don't know. It depends upon how many customers or clients you are handling, and what kind of projects is going on in your organization. So might be after every day is a new day for you. And if you will see the JDs, and if you will see the expectation from solution architect, that they should know 360-degree everything, like front end, back end, cloud, deployment, all the things. So I would say here the experience plays the key role. Because of the experience, you are able to understand a lot of things. You are able to optimize a lot of things. If you have to do if something is broken and someone will ask you to find the issue, you can debug and get it. So experience is very crucial in solution architect role. So I would say that, yeah, it does matter. So yes, so overall, these are the things, myths, and how you can start. I will summarize. Look for the JDs. The things which will actually highlighted will be programming skills, system designs, scalability, performance, optimization with respect to cost. My advice to you is be very good in system design, be very good in problem solving. And the next thing you need to do is the work on your comm skills. Write the technical documentation. Try to see how you can make non-technical people understand the problem. So these you need to do. One more thing, I don't know if I have already highlighted, domain specific things. You don't need to stress much about the domain specific, like I was not from TV background, but I got into Fire TV, because these are the skills which are trainable. Definitely, if you are applying in a fintech company and you already have fintech company experience, it is gonna be a brownie point for you. So what you can do as a strategy, you can look for the companies who are hiring solution architect in the same domain where you are working. And when I say domain, it's like fintech, entertainment, gaming, retail, all these domains, not like programming language. So think like in that perspective. Okay. I hope this video was helpful for you. And if you have any question, let me know in the comments. If something worked for you for the solution architect path, do let us know in the comment. Other people will find it helpful. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.